What's up guys, Rich the Urban Hunter here again at the same spot. Looked familiar, I'm sure. Been exactly a week since we were here last time. More pop-up showers. As you can see, it's kind of overcast right now. We're gonna get to the back spots where we weren't able to get to last time. I find if we walk over 5 miles and about 12,000 steps, we're usually about tapped out because it's just so hilly in here. So the season's so short, it's usually only 2 or 3 weeks long. We're hitting the back end of the prime right now. Gonna race out here to try and see if we can hunt for a few hours and hopefully find another mother load to fill our sack up here. So let's skedaddle on out there. Like I said, you always got to check the spots over again. You'll see it, they'll sometimes have another flush. As you can see, Allison just grabbed a couple shots over here. I just quickly found these 2 mushrooms. Let me grab this one. All right, these were definitely up at the same time. We just didn't see them. They were hiding under a leaf or something. This is about as big as I want a mushroom to get, personally. Anything past this, and they start just, I don't know, seem like they're falling apart. Really fragile. The flavor's kind of less concentrated. So we're gonna grab these couple mushrooms here. Had to check this spot, of course, on the way with how good it treated us last week. We'll fill this bag up quick with mushrooms that size. Oh wait, there's an old one right there in the grass.
Hey, you're so good at it. Oh yeah, that is pretty old. This one looks disgusting.
Probably got too much sun. That's what would happen to these in probably another week. Yeah, we probably won't keep him.
Ugh.
Yeah, he got hit by some direct sunlight, shriveled him up a little bit, and he's got some fungus growing on the fungus. Gonna toss him out here. Hopefully he'll grow us some more mushrooms next year, but we kind of have an idea of what color mushrooms and how big they should be sticking out of the ground right now. Not expecting, there's another one right under that tree. This one was hidden a little bit, so maybe he's okay. And these guys were here last week, I just didn't see them. A little burnt on the top. He will eat just fine, but now we know they should be about this size. We're looking for yellows, not really whites or anything, and how they should be sticking out of the ground. It's important to know what time of season it is. Should you be looking for the little tulips under the leaves? Should you be looking for whites or big yellows? We know that we need to be looking for big yellows right now. You know what? Someone was here, actually. Come check a look at this. That's a stem right there. That's like 3 of 3 years that I found stubs out here. We've got a nice 30, 40-year-old tree here, maybe 50-year-old tree. This thing is perfect. It just died. You can tell how much bark is still on there. This is a perfect tree. It caught my eye. That's why I'm over here. Apparently it also caught the eye of a bunch of other people too. So we're gonna see if they missed anything. See this? That's what I saw from a distance.
Oh, yeah.
There's a piece of one there, and there's a stem like right over here somewhere. We're gonna check under some of this rose here, see if we can pop a couple more mushrooms out.
Oh yeah, here's one right here, but it's, I mean, I don't know what you think.
Oh yeah,
of.
look at that. Nice find. This rose here, personally. You never find all of them. This is an example of someone else being here and they didn't find all of them. I'd say a good start, I guess. Oh, there's a good one, big one over here. Wow, that's a big dog. Oh. Little spider in there. He'll get trimmed up. It's about as big as I want these morels to be, personally. Oh, here's one. Looks like he's about the same, though. This will be probably a really nice tree next year, I bet. This is all invasive multiflora rose. Super bummer, it's hard to get rid of this stuff. Let's get away from this tree. This tree's producing some dead boys. What do we got tree-wise here? This tree looks like it's still alive. I just found this guy here, split in half on his own. Immediately look up at the tree. I actually don't know what this tree is. Could be an elm tree. Doesn't fit the usual MO of an elm. Another mushroom. Might have just been a couple on this tree, or someone's already picked it as well. on to the next. Guys, this caught my eye here. We've got a nice, it's actually still alive. That's pretty cool. We'll probably mark this tree, come back here next year. As you can see, the roots were on a slight decline here, and we've got these flared out edges at the bottom of the trunk. Light bark, a little bit peeling. This is I believe, American elm tree. And I just saw a couple mushrooms on here, and then I also saw some cut ones right there. Look, that was a big dog right there for sure. But we'll mark this tree for next year and try and beat them to it, I guess. Got something to say or no? God bless.
Bless you. Sit now.
Is Daddy silly for holding this?
Found a couple over here. Quite small. Don't see any more right now. You see any, T?
It's okay seeing some other morels that were picked, guys. As soon as I see that, the competition switch in me flips, and I'm like, all right, let's freaking lock in, find some mushrooms that no one else can find. This is a tree we knew last year, somewhat recently dead elm tree. It's got a few nice yellows on here. I see 4 so far. Every time Steele speaks up, he usually sees one as well, so. I think we found a bunch on this one last year, so, you know, it's no big deal. They, the mushrooms move around throughout the years. Just gotta keep finding more trees, so. All right, guys, on to the next. Time for Dad to get Steele on his back here. Give Mom a break. Found a little random half crispy. He might clean up and eat all right. Good little freshie.
See it?
This is a relatively fresh mushroom here.
There's another one.
You find another?
Yeah. There.
I will say this is new for me. These mushrooms, a bunch of them today, have cut themselves, and I don't know if it's because a hefty rain just came through, like literally today. Man, I just have no explanation for this. They're pre-cut themselves, which is kind of cool. Pretty nice mushroom there.
That one has like double layered.
Yeah, it is kind of double layered. I haven't seen that before either. Okay, let me mark this in our maps because we lost this spot last year. It looks so different. Remember this spot? This is where we found one in the middle of the path here.
Is that what I just said though?
There should be mushrooms all over this place.
And there is a massive one
horse of a mushroom right there.
over there.
Let me try and get this out of my pocket here so I can mark it. You gonna pick this one?
One right there. Okay. So that one. I saw that from so far away.
That is like the same exact spot we found one in last year.
Another one. It's just, it doesn't look like it right now, but it's gigantic. I kind of just want to stay put and have you go get them.
Okay. That is such a big dog. Easily the biggest mushroom of the year. You can pick him. I'm not gonna take that from you. Wow. Oh, there's one right there. Did you see that?
No. There's one to your left, up there.
Oh, this guy?
Yep.
I think they're growing off of this stump.
Oh, here's one that was just laying down.
The one I tossed over to you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Put that one right there. Oh, I love these ones.
Yeah.
These just look so pretty.
Now we found a bunch along this too. So let's get in here. We found a bunch in here all over the place.
our bag so far. Getting pretty heavy.
Probably 2 or 3 pounds right there at least.
I saw the dirt part and I was like, you're kidding. Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve. He's just looking at me.
Oh, there's one. See a tulip?
Oh, yeah.
There's another one right there. Kiwi.
Ow.
Nice little tulip, little handful.
Yep.
Yep, there's another one right behind it too, you can't see.
That one.
Definitely going off of this tree, I think, who's starting to die, I believe. These are some nice ones. Anything, buddy? I saw that freaking slob just laying over there. I was like, oh man. Oh, that's a completely different mushroom. There's 2 right here, see?
Oh, yeah.
Getting into them. Tulips are like all this like dead branches and crap. A little peeling. Looks like an elm here. And then find a little, looks like a big tulip to me. So far only one though, which is a little strange.
Especially for like this type.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, there's a bone.
Here's a, yep, look at that. That's a very beautiful spike or half-free morel.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can find a handful of those guys around here. That's a long brother. Oh.
I think that means there's none over here.
He said nothing here, let's go. All right, sir, you got it, boss.
Half freeze are also called spikes. Oh, here's one.
Yeah, some people call spikes.
It's a little one.
He's good, perfect.
Little skinny dude. Now this hill. Looks so good over in here.
That one. I found him right on that dead tree there. This is a north-facing hill, so it's going to be, these ones should be prime. Yeah, look at this vine. Wow.
Dang.
This vine's invasive here. You're supposed to chop all of these off. This one's thick as a real tree. If you cut this thing open, it would drain water out like a straw. is the trillium flower. The wild state flower. I think it's illegal to hurt them or pull them out of the ground. I don't think they're endangered or anything like that. They're just, there's just not a ton of them. Who else is there? Just want to give you guys an idea of some really good soil conditions. If you look kind of close, especially here actually, you see all the sand in here. Morels love a little bit of sand mixed in with their dirt. So this is really conducive to a, you know, maybe a few morels might grow there in a normal dirt area. You might hit a mother load if there's a little bit of sand in there too. So keep an eye out for that. Got a little thunderstorm, little spring thunderstorm rolling through. We're kind of wore out. I'll let you guys know how many steps and whatnot we've taken when we're at the truck, but we are trying to beat the storm to the truck. And, I think we barely just might. So we'll see you back at the truck.
Well, we found some on this side of the hill last time, over here, just walking on our way out. Definitely trying to beat this rain though, because the thunder is becoming more frequent. Got this big old hill.
The last hill.
We can do it.
It's rolling in. Okay guys, look at this. One of the benefits of having a truck. Got all my sweaty, dirty, muddy clothes. I can just toss them in the bed here and got the caps so they'll stay nice and dry even if we get soaked. And another pro tip you'll notice here, just bring a dry set of clothes, just something comfortable to wear back home. It's very common for your socks to get wet from your boots. Even if they're waterproof, it happens. Sometimes you just get soaked, or you get your clothes torn up, or you're covered in sticks and mud. It's just really nice knowing I got an hour and a half, 45-minute drive home, and I'm gonna be nice and comfy, guys. Another thing we love this Gatorade water here. It's a little expensive, but every time we go on a trip, we get it. You can taste the difference, especially if you drink water all the time. It tastes like really fresh water, but it's got some minerals and electrolytes in there that you can like taste. So I don't know, it's a really unique tasting water. It's really delicious, really hydrating. Perfect for post-workout, if that's what you want to call it. We're over here snacking a little bit with the essentials. 56 mushrooms. I'm gonna say it's about 2.5 pounds. It's quite a bit. Not so many of these tulips, mostly the big yellows. Our forecast after today, every day is about rain, and the temperature's like 40 to 60, so that's actually perfect morel weather. We might actually get another flush from that. Could be the end of the season too. These guys, if they were out here when it's 40 to 60 out, they would look just like that. They'd be pretty much perfectly preserved for about a week. So we might do one more week. This might be the last morel hunt of the season for us. Probably gonna start turkey hunting after that, and if we find some mushrooms out there, so be it. But thanks so much for watching this year's series, guys. Let me know if you want to see anything special from us next time. Let me know your thoughts from the video, any techniques I can learn from it. Let me know in the comments section. I read all those comments. So from the Nisley clan here, we got Steele sleeping in the truck, about to leave. We're gonna get out of here before it starts raining. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.